South Korea eased some restrictions at the start of November as it began returning to normal life, but with the introduction of the vaccine pass, not everyone's enjoying the same freedom. Choi Min-jung spoke to some people who are putting parts of their lives on hold because they didn't get their shots.
With most of the population now fully vaccinated, more people are out in the streets finally spending some quality time with their friends. But what about those who haven't been vaccinated? A vaccine pass was introduced under the government's gradual return to normal scheme. Starting November, facilities deemed high risk began to require the pass. This means people must show a proof of vaccination or a negative PCR test taken within the last 48 hours if they want to use the facilities. One of the places that requires the pass is the fitness center, where some people spend the most time besides work and home.
백신 패스 확인하겠습니다.
백신을 안 맞았으면 어떡하죠?
음성 PCR 확인서가 필요합니다. 없으면 입장 불가합니다.
So for me to do my regular exercise, I would either have to get fully vaccinated or test negative for COVID-19 within the past 2 days. This means regular members would have to get tested as many as 3 times a week. Vaccine passes are also mandatory for public baths as well as singing rooms. People don't usually plan on coming to singing rooms days in advance, so those who aren't vaccinated have no other choice but to return home. At nightlife entertainment facilities, negative PCR tests are not accepted. This means partygoers at clubs and bars must all be inoculated. The vaccine pass has prompted some who were originally unwilling to get the shots to finally roll up their sleeves. Due to such cases, some of those who have already been fully inoculated are in favor of the vaccine pass.
I think it's good because it can encourage people to get vaccinated. The more the pass is required, the more people would want to get the shot.
But many others feel that the pass is a form of discrimination.
I think it's an undemocratic way of forcing people to get the shot. I'm also not sure if getting tested within 48 hours is realistic.
As of Friday, 78.6% of the total population had completed vaccinations, meaning more than a fifth have not been fully vaccinated. If you just look at the adult population, 1 in 10 haven't gotten the shots. And vaccination rates are lowest among those in their 20s and 30s.
I feel more scared about suffering from vaccine side effects than from getting COVID-19. I know a few healthy people who've gotten shots, and they're currently seeing doctors due to heart problems.
Out of 81 million shots administered, 374,000 cases of adverse reactions were reported. This works out as 0.46%. Of those, the majority had relatively lighter symptoms such as muscle pain, headaches, and fever. Just 13,000 of those reactions were severe cases. Though the numbers show that the chances of severe side effects are only 0.016%, there are still many people worried about the vaccine's safety. In light of such concerns, South Korea launched a COVID-19 Vaccine Safety Committee this month. The committee, operated by the National Academy of Medicine of Korea, will look at any potential links between vaccinations and adverse reactions. Now, with the Safety Committee's research results, the Compensation Committee can refer to that data when evaluating causality for individual cases. South Korea's vaccination rate is among the highest in the world, but clearer data and explanations of the benefits and risks might persuade some unvaccinated people to get on board. Choi Min-jung, Arirang News.